I'm thinking that we're gonna call ourselves the Heisenbergers. Gustavo Fring has Los Pollos Hermanos. This is what we're getting.
Jesse. Jesse, I had a crazy dream last night. Jesse? Jesse, where are you, Jesse? We're supposed to be selling weed. Not supposed to be doing this by myself, Jesse. I'm over 50 years old. My coordination isn't what it used to be. Darn it. See what I mean?
Jesse probably isn't even real. It's just a figment of his imagination. For the first time since Cyberpunk 2077, we are fully committing to the Walter White bit. Like, this is Breaking Bad's spiritual successor. Oh, by the way, this is a game about making drugs. And for legal reasons, I have to condone that you don't do this. If you're heading in town for some deals, would you mind grabbing something for me? Got business with some fellas staying down at the motel. Tell them you're here for Nelson's package. No need to pay for anything.
I'm going out to Albuquerque. Jesse, I'm gonna do what you do. I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna pedal. To the metal. Really wish you were here right now. I miss you. Okay, here you go. I'm just gonna hand 2 of these to you. Have a wonderful day. Smoke weed every day. As the kids say. Here's your 420 Blaze It. I don't really know what that means, but it's really popular. Back in like 2014, of course. I'm here for Nelson's package.
Oh yeah? And you're gonna pay for it?
It's already been paid for.
No, it ain't. In fact, old Nelly already owes us some serious cash. Lucky for you, he's been on his good word so far, but you let him know he better close the tab real soon.
Can I have some weed seeds? Thank you. It's very appreciated. Oh, no, the cops. The cops are coming for me. It was a sting. Jesse, I need you to call Saul right now.
I gotta get out of here.
Uncle Nelson, we gotta get rid of this truck. We've been compromised.
I'll go do it.
I have to break through the darkness. Just keep hiding. Don't let any of them see you. Oh, dang it. It's the DEA. They caught wind of what I was doing here. I gotta get out of here, like now. If my brother-in-law finds out I've been selling marijuana, oh boy, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're a small-time drug dealer from the South. In a fresh town with no cash, no product, and no contacts. I was able to get in touch with the vacuum cleaning guy. I could start fresh. Walter White stars in the illustrious Schedule 1. And now we just have to customize his appearance so that he actually looks true to the source material. I'm not really sure how fat we should make him. Should we just make him middle of the road or just... I'll say like 75% of the way there is compromise. Obviously, he's got to be bald. There we go. He's looking closer to the real thing. Goddamn good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck finally ran out. The feds got me locked up here while I wait for trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out, though. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out in Highland Port. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for something in your line of work.
I imagine that Uncle Hank is directly behind you.
If memory serves, I got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll be enough to get you back on your feet.
Great, am I gonna have to, like, throw a pizza on the roof again to, like, knock it off so that it goes onto the ground?
Oh no, it says piss. This is not a good game for your children.
It's about selling drugs. What'd you expect?
Jesse? What was that?
I don't know, Mr. White. Yeah, it seems like that's where the...
Just imagine Jesse Pinkman as a sock puppet.
I think that's where the RV is. Bitch!
Jesse? Why weren't you standing guard?
I don't know, Mr. White. I was on your hand the entire time.
I miss you, Jesse.
Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. What if I do anyway? There's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're gonna need somewhere low-key to stay a while. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room.
We got another couple of mobsters. Last time it was Gus Fring. It is just another enemy to trample.
I'd like to rent a room, please. Also, can I interest you in a free sample? Why is one of your favorite effects lethal? Oh, but by the way, I don't have any product yet.
And here it is. The most abysmal room in all of America.
Is that Richard Nixon?
Yeah, I just want to play some egg run right now.
This is really fun and engaging. There's nothing wrong with the egg. Nothing at all.
Hello, I'd like to purchase some of your finest wares.
I'm Dan. I run this here hardware store. What line of work are you in?
Manufacturing methamphetamine.
Good one, partner. Tell you what, take some speed grow on the house. Them marijuana plants will love it. I see you two are also part of the drug trade. In this town, everyone is Walter White, and everyone is a prospective customer. For legal disclaimers, that is a joke.
Here in Walter White's drug emporium, we will be the masters of quality. We were only going to cook the purest drugs.
Almost ready to go, but you're missing one of the key ingredients, weed seeds. You'll need to speak to a supplier to get your hands on some seeds. I've passed this number on to Albert Hoover, the local weed seed supplier.
Well, that actually makes a considerable amount of sense.
Let's do a risky investment. Let's buy as much kush as we possibly can. I want to invest everything into this. I want 9 of them. Oh, hello, officers. How are you doing on this fine day? So gotta make sure the curtains are closed. Don't want anyone seeing this. I'm gonna play some Pong in the meantime.
Ha! I got you, Jesse. I won. You lost. Oh, what? It's like 7 p.m. I gotta get some sleep. Jesse, we've been playing Pong all night. We got 9 OG Kush, Jesse. This'll keep us held over for a little while.
I may as well just buy all the materials I can. We can be a little proactive. I'm putting all my eggs into one basket right now.
What was that? Jesse, I think the bridge here is about to collapse. We gotta move, Jesse. Jesse, it's the FBI. They're trying to get the bridge to collapse on me because they know that my products are gonna be too good. Upon this rock, I will build my church. My empire.
Also, by the way, I have zero intention of using the speed grow because it actually taints the product of the meth, and what we want, it's not meth, but the point is, we want the purest, highest quality. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it on, like, one of them, just to get, like, a quicker yield. Okay, it grew instantly. And I have good news. Weed is on sale. You get 3 times the OG Kush. I'll pay 130 for it. I have a counter offer. I'll give you 4 for 170.80. How about 170.80? Let's schedule it at night. I love being economical. Honestly, I should have sold it for like 200.
Usually it's Jesse who does all the business arrangements. I'm usually in charge of the chemistry. Here's your dope. Have a dope day, as they say.
I got a quick delivery bonus from that. I'm just really motivated to commit crimes right now. I don't want to be morally questionable. I want to be morally reprehensible, like the real Heisenberg. Curfew soon in 30 minutes. Well, I don't care. I'm still going to do illicit activities. You cannot stop me from doing that. You can't deny me of the pursuits that I love. I'm going to give you a free sample. I'm going to see if you like it. All right, new customer unlocked. And it looks like the police are now active. They will hunt me on sight. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed. I don't want to deal with the police right now.
You see that, Jesse? I upgraded from a number 1 to a number 2. You could have been the number 2, Jesse, but you chose not to be.
You finished a few deals and made some decent cash, but if you're looking to make real money, you'll need to expand your operations, more product and more customers. Way ahead of you, buddy. I'm just 10,000 steps ahead of you, dude. I was the high school chemistry teacher, after all. You know, I think it's really interesting how we can just, like, scan the phones of other people, and we can just track their locations in real time. It's just maximum efficiency for the business, and I also do plan on selling their personal information to the highest bidder. We're also gonna make the asking price 50. This Benezoe crime family, they've yet to understand true quality. I'm going to show them who the real chef is. And it's not them, it's me. I bought like a ton of baggies.
No, officers, you see, this is actually for rock candy. You know what? We don't need the bed. Who needs to sleep when you could cook? And you know what? Forget about TVs, too. We don't need TVs. All that matters is the industry. All that matters is cooking the next batch. and making sure that we have the best products imaginable on the market. I want to make sure that I'm sleeping right next to the product to make sure everything is intact. We made over $900 on day 4. I never knew who I was, Jesse, until I started selling the blunt.
Now what we want to do is we want to buy all the fertilizer that we can, because this will up the quality of the weed. Of course, we do have enough money to get the apartment above the Chinese restaurant, but we're gonna save that for later. We're gonna have to pay off our debts next, so we just gotta go to the dead drop area behind his store. No, wait a minute, I have an idea. What if I just leave like $200 in here as an insurance policy, so I can just pay off my debts immediately? And now we have access to a new kind of drug. So let's get let's say 4 of each. So now we're gonna have a new kind of product as well to go along with what we have. We're gonna have to do like one big investment move. We're gonna have to give somebody a crap ton of the OJ Kush. Geraldine Poon wants 6 OJ Kush. I have a counter offer. What if I give you 10? I'm gonna play it a little risky. 460. Does that seem reasonable? He seems a bit frustrated by that, but he is willing to buy. Saul says I suck at peddling drugs. I disagree with that notion. Look at all these hard-earned dollar bills that are inside of me right now. We just gotta like free up as much stuff as we can. Now we just apply this toxic radioactive waste here into the soil to increase the potency of the weed. Over $1,000 and 27 products sold. We are really becoming truly like Heisenberg. And as you can see from the purple star, this is probably the highest quality that you can get for a product so far. We now have 16 of each product. We are making it in the world. Look at this. We have standard marijuana, and then we have the 2 top quality versions. We need to start off by selling off all the basic shit. We just gotta get rid of that. I'd like to buy a room now. $800. Not even a problem at all. The main goal is just getting rid of the mid-quality crap. There's a police car right there. I'm gonna interest you in a free sample. 65% chance of a success. I'm gonna start walking backwards in case the feds show up. Well, that was successful. Hello, Kyle. You will be the first to test out the high-quality stuff. Uh-oh, it's the cops! It's the cops! You don't understand, viewer. I'm cosplaying as a 52-year-old man right now. I can't go to prison. Okay, yes, real sorry about that. You know these goofy shenanigans involving all the ACABs in the world. They're trying to restrain my free speech. What if Kyle is a rat? Look, I had to take a precaution. Here's your high-quality kush, and here's a quick deck to the face. There you go. It was actually the back of his head that I struck. Just one final look at the hotel. People are going to be really upset right over here because of like the open gap. It doesn't like fit well with the bed being there at all. But it's going to be so funny. I also have 2 garbage cans in my home now. This is really wonderful. Like the whole place is starting to come together. I think now is the time to put sour diesel up on the market, and we're gonna have this be set to $75. Oh my god, I got like so many offers. What the hell? All for late night. We're gonna be playing this very dangerously. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to follow through on any of these deals. You want 1 OJ Kush? Thank you. You should be able to talk to Benji Coleman. They might be able to help you move your stuff. Well. I actually am getting a new dealer. Hello, what are you doing? You just here to mug Ludwig and take his stuff? You know, you could just talk to me at any time. Trust me, I'm a very, very honorable, noble businessman. Okay, yeah, we actually have a deal to do with Jesse. Jesse. I don't understand, Jesse. Why do you not want the OJ Kush? I spent hours perfecting the craft, Jesse. Alright, we got a mixing station. We got like an upgraded version of that. And we unlocked Westville. New customers on the horizon. I'm gonna buy like $500 worth of fertilizer from you. Actually, you know what? $600 worth of fertilizer. So it seems like we can actually start mixing our weed with other products of some sort. And we can just make even better kinds of drugs. Everyone just loves OJ Kush. It's like they're bread and butter. It's like their emotional crutch. People are just incapable of change. What they need to do is they need to put their change in my wallet. We only have like sour diesel. We don't have any of the OJ Kush anymore. So how are we gonna address that? I'll put that there. We'll put that there. Then we're gonna go to the grocery store. In the meantime, we could like do some shady deals. I don't want to pickpocket. I'm an honorable warrior. Hi, Meg. Can I interest you in a free sample of sour diesel? I also need some stuff. Let's take an OJ Kush. And let's take a donut and see what we get from that. I'm gonna call this the Homer Simpson. That does not look like a Simpsons character. I think what we can do is we can take the one that we made here that's mixed and add in another ingredient. What will this create? Mega stink. There's just no yellow in that. Like I'm gonna add another banana just in case. You know, I really want this thing to be yellow. It won't matter. All right, let's add in some cuke. It's a stand-in for beer. The more I try to make this yellow, the more unrecognizable it becomes. We're gonna try some stuff with the sour diesel. Okay, that looks more accurate to Simpsons. We're going to call this Homer Simpson. What a beautiful name for a beautiful product. You want to work for me as a distributor? All right, 500% signing fee, and he takes 20% of the deal. That's just passive income right there. I am going to give you half of my stuff. Okay, I am entrusting you with all of my belongings. If you screw me, I will destroy you. You know who Gustavo Fring is? Oh, you're just gonna leave. Okay, fine. So we're gonna assign some customers to him. I don't think it really matters who. Well, obviously we gotta go with Jesse Waters. She's the most addled out of everybody. For OJ Kush counteroffer. Because of what you put me through, I'm gonna make you pay 300. Of course, you're always accepting any dosage of anything. You are a textbook stoner. You're like the perfect customer. But if I have another run-in with the police, I am killing you. There's just no discussion about that. What, taco ticklers? Is that Comic Sans? Wait a minute. I don't have enough OG Kush. Look, I'll give you a sour diesel as compensation. Put some variety in your palate. We can finally start buying stuff to make us more in line with the Breaking Bad characters. We got a pork pie hat right here. Wow, Walter, you look so pale. Anyways, here we go. You are now officially Heisenberg. Congratulations. The transformation is complete. You might have noticed you can buy different weed seed strains from Albert, but you can create even more unique products with a mixing station 2 steps ahead of you. Okay, we have access to Viagra now, which is pretty funny. What a counter offer. I'm gonna give you 3 for 120. No way. Well, f you, Meg. You know not of quality. I find your lack of faith disturbing. You haven't sold any of the sour diesel. Benji. You gotta go out there, man. You gotta try harder. You know what? Take the day off. I might have to fire you. The curfew is now officially under effect, so gotta play this real safe. No, I'm risking it all. I'm gambling tonight. We gotta make up for lost time. We even get a curfew bonus, so that's even more of an incentive to just go no holds barred.
Jesse, we need to go out there in the middle of the night during curfew. That is when our customer base is at its most active.
Pausing. I was taking a sip of my water. This is SpongeBob. Why does he look like that? Well, obviously he has a quality I could pick up these boxes. Fascinating. Okay, this guy wants 1 OJ Kush. Well, that's not enough for me though. You're taking more.
You're gonna have to take 2. No, better yet, 3. For 96 bucks.
You better be careful. I have trimmers that cut plants, but they can also cut throats. What I don't get is why this guy's just allowed to walk around during curfew, and the moment they see me, it's like, oh, get him! Destroy his bloodline. His seed cannot continue. All right, extra long life soil. That is definitely something we're going to need. It's going to help us last a long time. We also get access to mouthwash. That's the perfect gimmick. You get minty fresh breath every time you get high. Okay, yep, 90 bucks is just too much of a ridiculously high standard for you. What you are receiving is the best marijuana in the entire planet. And you're like, no, I don't want to spend extra 30 bucks. You sound like someone complaining about Nintendo Switch 2 physical games. The major difference is that they're way more justified. Oh, hey there. You guys are making the trades. Like that. I like it when work gets done. I'm gonna need to buy some Viagra. You know, just in case. Look, I haven't really been performing well, so maybe this will help give me a jump start. Like, we really need to just start selling more drugs. Hello, officers. I'm just carrying a thing of Viagra with me. Hope you don't mind. Wait, no, not yet. Cops are literally right there. I'm gonna have to like crouch like this. You know, you ever heard of somebody just like having a conversation? It's like, hey, how's it going? Did you watch the game last night? Did you watch the new episode of Breaking Bad? I hope you did. I really hope you did. It's a very good show. I would feel quite frustrated if you didn't like it. Just take the weed. Take all the weed that I have. Just take it. You know everything you need to get yourself established. I'll call you later when you're ready to start manufacturing some harder stuff. Oh boy. Eventually we will reach the echelon of crystal meth, Jesse. Think about it. The product. The profits. I feel like the reason why nobody's buying the sour kush is because it's too expensive. So we're gonna have to like remedy that problem as soon as we get the chance, which is like now. So we'll up this to 55 and then we'll just lower this down to 45. Try to get control of the market. It looks like people are finally wanting some sourdough. Finally. I made so much of the other stuff. All right, Benji's out dealing again. Benji's just taking all of my customers. Even though he works under me, like, I honestly feel kind of offended. We're gonna need a better mode of transportation. Like, seriously. Let's just get a golden skateboard.
Yeah, take a look at me. It's me, Walter Hartwell Wright. I'm shredding it, Jesse. Look at me go.
So in this game, it looks like we can also buy a car, but at this point, I don't really need one, to tell you the truth. I've got my skateboard. Walter Jr. would be so proud that his father has officially become a skater. Well, you're picky. You're picky, stupid man in his stupid hat. You should be more like me, with an awesome hat and a well-rounded personality.
Can I come in?
Who the hell are you? Get lost.
I'll have you know that I am Walter White. I am good at the skating rink. I will go to your house on my skateboard and I will throw it against your window as hard as I can. So disrespectful. The youth. Look at this. I have a pink plant now. Isn't that wonderful, Jesse? They make weed in different colors.
We can now get ourselves a second packaging station. What do you mean I don't have enough money in the ATM? It was nice to use you while it lasted, but now we've got a better one. It's pretty much autonomous at this point. That's so beautiful. And Meg is just never, ever going to be devoted. I think we're just gonna blacklist her from basically everything. Oh, you want green crack? Excellent. Do you think it's funny how you could have spent that $300 on something better, like, I don't know, movie tickets or something, over a long period of time? Thanks, by the way, my friend Shirley can hook you up with pseudo. Well, it seems like we're gonna be going places. Jesse. We'll be able to cook. We can make meth soon. We're gonna leave this whole place worse off than we found it. Can I come in? Oh yeah, boss man told me about you.
Well, finally, I'm getting some recognition in this godforsaken planet.
This guy sells weapons. What exactly do you sell? I want to see. Frying pan. Finally, a means to protect myself, but I can also make eggs as well. Hello there, you smell nice.
Piss off. How dare you insinuate that I actually have a good scent?
He sells some pretty good stuff, and yeah, some of it is cheaper.
Red phosphorus. It reminds me of the first day I started cooking. brings me back to a very horrifying place.
We also have some stuff that allows us to cook the things. It's going to be a very expensive expenditure, but I'm going to get 6 of these each. It's going to round up to over $1,000. But I am filthy stinking rich. I'm like the most middle-class person here. You the new guy in town?
Probably.
Very cute. I'm Manny, the local fixer. You looking to hire workers? You talk to me. So yeah, we can actually just hire people to do the job for us. So we got cleaners, handlers, botanists, and chemists.
There's no other chemist out there in the world other than Jesse. And without Jesse, I begin to wonder if I really want to continue this career path. I'm going to start running now. I'm going on a late night jog. I'm allowed to lose calories. That's right. You don't want to mess with this area right here. You got to make sure you wash your hands, Jesse. Otherwise, I will know. I will find out really quickly.
So this should allow us to get more product. It definitely looks a lot more advanced.
Jesse, I got jump scared by the music. Jesse, it's also a mess in here. Get a broom.
Everyone is so desperate for drugs. Can't you see I'm trying to improve my workflow here?
Yeah, they don't seem to appreciate all the hard work I'm doing for them. Jesse, I'm gonna need you to text them back and say, no, Walter White is taking a day off. Heisenberg is trying to get his life together. Also, I don't know who this Walter White character is. He seems very suspicious, though.
Good afternoon, officers. How are you doing? I'm just an innocent civilian who has never committed a single illegal activity in his entire life. I'm a high school chemistry teacher. Need to make sure I'm not found by the police. Oh, you almost got me. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that. I am just way too elusive.
Gotta do parkour, Jesse, to get my dead drops. All in the name of the Empire, Jesse. We gotta make them puff puff, Jesse.
Look at this. It's so beautiful. The plants are noticeably bigger. Like a Family Guy skit. Oh, you got like over $1,000 for me. You are basically the new Jesse Pinkman at this point. You're actually just the best. She wants green crack. But what I want is a loyalty test. 155. Okay, yep, she passed the loyalty test. Now we know with the utmost certainty that she is probably our #1 customer. Thank you. You should go talk to Molly Presley. They might be able to help you move your stuff. Okay, random voice in my head. That's appreciated. My home looks like a freaking crack den. I mean, in all fairness, I want to put the Homer Simpson in a bag. I want to offer it to somebody. I think I'm going to give it to Beth. She will be the experiment. I am going to give you 2 of these, and I want you to try something for me. This is the Homer Simpson. I want you to give this a go and see if you like it. I want to see if it does anything to her. I'm sure the effects will be slow and painful. I think we can afford our first employee. Honestly, we really just need somebody to clean up the place. It just gets really, really trashy. I was just hiring a guy to clean up my trash. Okay? I didn't do anything wrong. The job interview was like super late at night. You can't come into my house without a warrant. You can't. Oh, no, these aren't marijuana plants. They are artistry. Have you ever seen marijuana that looks purple? There's no such thing. It's going to be very cramped in here, but I'll let you sleep right next to the marijuana plants. You can like wake up in the morning and you can just look at this beauty. This is Mother Nature at her finest. I know it's like 4 in the morning, Nancy, but I really need your help with this. All right, there you go. Now you can just sleep. Why aren't you going to bed? I haven't been paid to work today. How do I pay you? You pay in the briefcase. Yeah, I'll pay you tomorrow morning. You can stay outside for the night. I'm gonna give you $100. No, I'm gonna like pay you in advance. Here, $400. All for you. There you go. There you go. You're doing great. So proud. She looks like she's already sick of my.
You're doing great, Jesse. I'm very proud of you. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? You gotta like throw these away.
3 sour diesels. I thought he was a cop for a second. I was gonna go no holds barred and hit him with a frying pan. Unfortunately, I didn't bring it with me today. He also has one on his head, so he's got like the ultimate protection. Oh, we can actually meet up with Albert now. We need to meet up. Agreed. I'll be next to the mayor's house for the next 6 hours. That's so nifty. We can just get as much puff as we want. And next to the mayor's house too. That's just ballsy. Honestly, we're really the ones in charge, us drug dealers and manufacturers, etc. Isn't that right, Jesse? Uh-oh, I don't have enough Granddaddy Purple. I have an idea. We're gonna give him a Mega Fruit. I know it's not part of the deal, but literally, I don't have any of the Granddaddy stuff right now. We're gonna have to just pass it off. It's like, oh, this is just like a special concoction that I just so happen to randomly make up. It's popped out my ass.
But I'll have you know that I used to be a boxer back in my day.
Oh, hello, Keith. You look extra menacing tonight. 85% chance of the customer accepting. You know, here's some green crack as a consolation prize. No. Oh, he liked it. He liked it. Okay. I just love how he has a stand right here. Ready to peruse the supplies? Abso-lutely. Oh, this stuff is like relatively cheap as well. I'm feeling ballsy. Give me 10 of everything. Well, this is what we call in the industry future-proofing. Hey there, what can I do for you? I'd like to purchase a property, but we just can't afford jack shit right now. It's very upsetting. We could also launder stuff as well. We could even get a laundromat. Stay true to the original show. That's obviously one of the first, like, things to do on my priority list. Oscar will sell everything you need to make meth with the exception of Suda. For that, you're gonna hook yourself up with a supplier. Again, Uncle. Way ahead of you on just about every front imaginable. But the real question is, where are we going to start cooking? There are so many possibilities. What would be the least expected place that the cops would look? Obviously a very dingy hotel that they'd be too uncomfortable going to. No, I don't think that's a good idea either. All right, now it's time to get a botanist. Oh, okay, so there's an employee limit. You didn't tell me about the employee limit. We're gonna have to find another place of business. We're about to make a very expensive purchase. It is the only way to progress forward. We're gonna hand off all the pot to our dealer. Oh, 2,000 bucks. Thank you so much. You just take care of the rest of this for me. Okay, buddy? We have 10,000 bucks now. Give me a bungalow. Oh, wait a minute. No, it has to be through the ATM. No, we can't have direct cash anymore. You're really pushing me to the limit here, by the way. I cannot articulate the extent of how risky this is. Because if the IRS catches a whiff of what I'm doing, I'm screwed. They're going to freeze my account. And trust me, the IRS is the biggest threat of all time. Just give me the bungalow. Eh? Just cleaning house. It's moving day. Better pack your things, Jesse. The best part is I have no clue where this new house is. I think, yeah, no, this is it. It's all mine. All mine, ripe for the taking. We've got multiple rooms. Oh, we got multiple beds as well. This will be where everybody cuddles up for the night. And in case you want to go outside, you catch a break, you can just look out at this beautiful, endless ocean. I'm also pretty sure my other employee is, you know, where are they anyway? I think they're still at the apartment. Still packing up their belongings, I'm sure. They'll come around. Of course, let's not forget the most important items, the trash cans. So that Jessie here has a sense of purpose. I know that's not actually her name, but everyone who works under me is required to go by that name. It's part of the contract. It's part of the personal policy. All right, let's go assign you a bed really quickly. Let me just like dash all the way over to my bungalow, which is just flat out on the other side of the neighborhood, on the other side of the planet, in fact. Wrong property. What do you mean wrong property? This is the correct property. Am I gonna have to like fire her and then rehire her in order for her to like actually stay in this place? And then I think I'd like to get dripped out again. We got to make sure we get better clothes. Actually, you know what? That seems so much more accurate to the source material. We should just not even wear pants. Look at this. Walter White is just out here shredding it. Oh man, his knees are gonna be absolutely destroyed if he falls. The sign says no shirt, no shoes. I just so happen to not be wearing pants. All right, we're gonna get ourselves a botanist, finally. We're gonna go to the bungalow with you. It's a very expensive fee, but you know what? I am able to afford everything. Okay, we got everything we needed for the meth. We are so close, Jesse. We are so close. Hello there, Thomas. You are now Jesse 3. But I'm just gonna call everybody Jesse because I'm just gonna get confused. We are not going to eat food here. This is a place of business exclusively. So just pretend this isn't here. And now it's time to get some stuff from Shirley. I am surely certain that I'm gonna need to order a dead drop, low quality pseudo. Are you kidding me? Where's the methylamine? I was expecting methylamine in your shop, but no. You decided, no, we gotta go for the low quality garbage. Fine, I'll play along with your silly little game. For now, but I will destroy you. Unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond our control, you will no longer be able to gain access to the backyard through the back door. You're gonna have to go around the long way. That's just how it is. But I guess it's time for us to finally start cooking. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally going down. Gamers, we will be Breaking Bad. We got the acid, we got the pseudo, and the red phosphorus. Oh, by the way, you really do not want to drink this stuff. No, I dropped it in there. Mixing. And now we gotta lower the boiler flask. Pour mixture into boiling flask. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's just like Gatorade, except it'll definitely kill you. Here we go. We're gonna start up the burner. I'm a little nervous about this. I'm gonna save. I think I have to redo all of it now. Oh, that's too hot. That's too hot. You know, if Jesse Pinkman were still here, he definitely would have helped out with this part. All right, there we go. The cooking is in progress. We did it. We did it. I thought things were going to end disastrously, but they didn't. We did it, Jesse. We cooked our first batch. He seems so proud of me. Ah, here it is. Liquid meth. Poor quality though, which really ticks me off. Let's just put it in there. Let's begin the cooking process. There you go. Crystal blue persuasion. It looks like dung. I'm so upset about this. I've just been missing for several days, and all of my customers are so terrified about what's going on. It's like, where is he? Where is Walter Hartwell White? Where is the great Heisenberg? The great Heisenberg has been very busy. Heisenberg only wants what's best for his customers, and also your money. Let's not forget that. So remember that one random cartel that blew up my RV and that was like the only thing they did? Where are they? Where do you think they went? Aside from chickening out, of course. I think they just recognize how amazing my product is and they're like, we'll let him go. Just out of pure respect alone. We gotta get all this crap back on the streets immediately. The DEA thought I was gone, but no, they just got complacent. They're gonna have a hell of a day. Go out there and be the best version of yourself ever, Benji. Everyone has just been so worried, but they won't have to be anymore because I have returned. The great almighty Heisenberg has made his comeback. Truth is, it was never a comeback. I've been here for years. Oh, just like in the show. I'm trying my best here. There we go. The cash is just rolling in right now. Like, we are hemorrhaging money. Actually, it's our customers who are hemorrhaging money, but you know, it feels like put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this. The fun part is that I don't know where Peter is. If we don't find Peter... Oh, no, there's the cop. Well, Peter, it looks like you might not be getting your weed tonight. I'll give you some complimentary meth the next time I see you, all right? As a cheeky little consolation prize that'll definitely not destroy your life or anything. Look at you. You are actually doing your job. I'm so proud of you. Now make sure you get the fertilizer on it. It's absolutely essential. Oh, he's got the fertilizer. Did he? But he is doing something. Hello, Charles. I have a proposition for you. This is Green Death. And that is a cop. I didn't mean to punch you. It was a spur of the moment reaction. We're actually wanted now. This is extremely horrifying. These circumstances. I have a perfect place to hide. A place that they won't even suspect.
Just gonna hide right here for a minute. If push comes to shove, I'll just throw my trash at them.
I'm gonna give you this green crack and you're going to like it. I'm gonna hide right here behind you so that the cops don't see me. No, you didn't like that after all the fucking trouble I went through. You. I just killed a man. Fine. Very well. Oh, and he despawned, and then he respawned. And look at this. Look at all this good shit right here, baby. Look at all this good shit. Look at that. There's even fertilizer in there too. Oh my god. Jesse. Jesse, you're so beautiful. Look, Jesse. You've just spent weeks on end standing in this spot without doing anything, so your services are no longer required. I'll finish my current task and leave after that. Are you sure you want me to stop working for you? Yeah, I'll probably rehire you in the future. I mean, who really knows? It's time for me to become Breaking Bad. It is time to badly break the bad breaking. Like, we gotta get somebody hooked on meth before we wrap up the stream tonight. Like, I'm not kidding. I just want to make it very clear for legal disclaimers and to everybody watching that this is a... I don't really actually mean anything. And don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Unless if you're getting them from me. Okay, Peter File. I have a counter offer for you. You want to try some meth for 305 bucks? Okay, fine. All right, here you go. I don't actually have the meth with me right now. I forgot the meth. I'm sorry, Peter, but I'm thinking we're gonna have to blow you off. I'm real sorry. He's gonna be so mad at me. Okay, Doris, do you want to try meth? You have 400 bucks in your bank account. Wow. Just like that. It's that easy. It's just that simple to get people hooked on phonics. And it's not the best meth, but it could be better. She's just ripping it right there. In public. Look, Charles. I feel really bad about how it all turned out yesterday. I'm gonna give you some meth. What do you think about it? That was a large amount of meth! He lost his drug privileges. I think now would be an opportune time to get some new customers. Except for Charles. Charles is an asshole. Nobody likes Charles. Why is it that all the cops have to circulate exclusively around this place? I am not gonna end tonight with me getting arrested. That's not happening. Although it would be kind of tragically funny if it did. Should have brought my frying pan. Wait a moment. My salvation. My safe space. The casino. They won't be able to find me here. All right, here we go. Slot machines. Nothing but slot machines. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I got none of them. Okay. 90% of gamblers usually quit before they hit big, so we're gonna keep this up for as long as we can. This is a gamble, but I got to win. See, we're getting somewhere. I'm surprised that the staff are actually allowing me to do this. Eventually, we're going to get the lucky sevens. We're gonna get 5 in a row. You know what? Let's increase the bet. 50 bucks. I'm feeling daring right now. We need real stakes. High stakes. Can we make the bet higher? Oh, yeah, we're maxing it. We're maxing it out to 100. Here we go. Here's where the consequences really rear their head. I took all of Walter Jr.'s savings, and I brought it here to the casino, because we're gonna hit it super big. I am down to 5,000. Oh, no. Actually, we're now back up to 7,000, baby. You know, I probably should have at least, like, had, like, a backup plan. Well, yeah, the backup plan is selling more drugs. I've lost so much money. I want to play blackjack. Yeah, I'm betting $1,000. I don't even know how to play the game. Hit me. No, we're doing it again. I will learn. Oof. Okay, one more time. Like 19's like the max I can go, right? So I'm gonna stand. Aha! I'm getting the hang of it. All that Balatro is really worth it. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, crap. I'm betting it all. I'm betting my entire drug empire. I'm gonna stand because I think 2 kings is like an automatic win. Yep. I'm not just gonna make all the money back. I'm gonna make all the money back and then some. It's what it's all been about. It's what we've been building up to throughout this whole series. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I automatically won. Because you get an ace and a king. It's just a foregone conclusion. You see, in Breaking Bad, Walter White pretended he had a gambling addiction. But in this, I have an actual gambling addiction. There's just one more game, please. We gotta keep going. We gotta push the thresholds of human consciousness. No! No! Oh, all my money is gone! Not all of it! Bet 100! I'm going to win. I'm going to hit it big. If we just start betting bigger, I'm gonna financially recover. No, it's fine. We have a minimum bet. There's no way I could lose. What just happened? Look, it's fine. I still have $900 in my bank account. Okay? We can make the risks. I'm putting all my eggs into one basket. No, we don't have enough. We don't. No, I lost everything.